Hi everyone, and welcome to the third video tutorial on Leia for real estate. In the first two video tutorials, we went through how to answer the questions that Leia needs in order to build your website, and then we talked a bit about the different things that you can do to edit the website once you see it. In this video tutorial, we're going to go over what all of these results are down here and how you can change what they are, and do a couple of searches on the live website and just show you how a visitor would interact with your page. So if you recall, in the first video when we were asked questions, we were asked what area we sell homes in, right? And in that particular case, we put in Austin, Texas. So the homes that are being shown here are all Austin, Texas homes. And then there is a search radius that you can edit as well. By default, I believe the search radius is 10 miles outside of Austin, so not too far. But anyway, you've got all these things up here that as a visitor to the website you can change between for sale or rent, property type, min price, max price, all that good stuff. You can also change all of that stuff in here in the advanced search widget. But if we scroll down here and we try to click on any of these things, we're going to get a pop-up that says you can't interact with the search results within the editor itself, but you can interact with them in the live version of the website. And we're going to go there in a second. But the first thing I want to do is describe this edit criteria button. So when your page first loads, Leia is going to use the default criteria that you set here to make a search for real live property data to put into that section, right? So the user's already looking at featured properties as soon as they get to your page. These are the defaults that are set, right? So we have Austin, Texas. That was what we put in the initial questions that we were asked. Obviously, we can change this as well. We can change the minimum and maximum price. So let's say we wanted to show a little bit more pricey homes. Let's go 500, 1,000 to 5 million. Let's stick with the single family property type, and let's go 30 miles outside of Austin. We've spoken a lot about the purpose of this website is to generate leads, right? And so throughout the page, as users interact with the search results, and we'll show this a little bit more when we look at the live version in a moment, there's going to be calls to action, right? Calls to action to get in touch with me as an agent so I can help you schedule a tour at the property you're looking at or help you, navigate the real estate market. So what we're going to want to do in here is put our email and phone number in and make sure that that's all accurate, up-to-date information so users have that when they're viewing the page. And then lastly, down at the bottom here, we have the number of clicks that someone can make on your website before they have to enter their email address and phone number and actually become a lead for you. So by default, this number is very high, 99,999. Let's say we wanted to make it something smaller. We'll call it 5. So what that essentially means is somebody can come to your website and they can click on 5 properties and view details about them. And then on the 6th one, they have to enter their email. They have to become a lead. They have to provide you with their personal information or their contact information so that way you can get in touch with them. So once we have all this stuff set, we're going to click Update Search Info. And now when we scroll down, you'll see that the property ranges, this actually didn't update. We can see that the prices are from 500,000 to 5 million. So that's what the search was. It just happens to be that nothing above $1 million it was in the first 4 results. But if we go to the live version of our website, we can check that out. So let's press live and continue without saving. It looks like we already have that tab open here. All right, we're going to scroll down. There's our newsletter. It popped up for us. Let's click the next results, right? We want to see the next group of them. All right, so now we're looking and see we have a $1.5 million house that popped up because that now fits within our criteria. So as a user, I'm scrolling through here, and let's say I wanted to view more details on this Dogwood Creek property. I can click on it. So now that's 1 click, okay? And I set the clicks to 5. So I can do what I just did here to view more details about this property. I can do this for a total of 5 properties before I have to enter my name and email into a form. So I'm going to show you what that form looks like. This is that call to action that I was showing you earlier, how we can program it. If we entered a phone number, it would appear down here. We're going to want to upload our headshot to the website, obviously, and I'll show you how you can do that in a second. But just this is trying to get people to get in touch with you. So if I want to learn more about this property, I'm going to click Let Tim Know. And so this is the form that everybody needs to enter in order to continue to view properties, or if they just simply want to get in touch with you. So they enter their email address and phone number in here, their contact preference, and then they click Submit. And then again, just like the newsletter form or the contact form at the bottom of your page, everything that's submitted through here gets filtered into a CRM on our back end that you can use to manage all of these leads, track them, write notes, and all that good stuff. And again, we're going to show you what that looks like in a future video. But just so we have something to base that off of, I'm going to go ahead and become a lead here. So we're going to go Tim Roberts. We're going to do Tim at vybesoftware.com. And then we're just going to enter a random phone number and click Submit. All right, now we have officially become a lead for my real estate website. So now let's go back to the editor here. Actually, I suppose we could show you what the advanced features look like for searching. Within here, right, we can filter on, 3+ beds and 4+ baths. We can search by highest to lowest and click update results. All right, and let's see what this gives us. Okay, so now we're going to be going from the 500,000, or excuse me, the 5 million down, because these are the more expensive properties. These are very nice. I like them. But again, I think this is pretty self-explanatory as far as filtering and results and whatnot. You can mess around with this on your own page as much as you'd like. You can obviously toggle for sale and for rent. You can edit the prices and the beds and the baths and the property types and all that good stuff. This should be self-explanatory. But that's how you edit the default property for a search. In the next video tutorial, we're going to go over creating listings. So you can populate this listings section here on your page so people can view the actual homes that you have. And that's a very cool feature as well. So if you have any questions about what we just spoke about, feel free to get in touch with us at Leia at vybesoftware.com. And we'll see you in the next video.